Hello everybody, Flaminic here. Today, I'll be trying to bring back the type of feeling that I personally miss from YouTube, and today we're gonna be doing Ancestral Calamity by Mr. Spaghetti. This level is obviously Terraria themed, and if you're a follower of my channel, you'd know that all this started from just two kids having fun while playing Terraria on mobile. Now, about this level, I've been practicing this level on and off for about like 3 days now, and I've gotten to that comfortable state where you could like actually play and commentate at the same time. So let's get right on to it. And so obviously the beginning starts from like, the ship is not hard at all, it's just like it's here to prepare you for what's to come and just give you a little break after all your attempts. As you can see, like, the beginning is not something that I've played consistently. The most runs that I've done on this level is on the second half. We'll just wing it and see what happens. Alright, be good to like get through the level practice run first, just to tell you what I think about some of the parts. Right here is nothing too special in terms of like difficulty. There are some pretty odd timings, like the robot timings. It seems like the platforms are longer than they actually are, personally, from what I've played. From here it's pretty cool. Actually, I'm just gonna disable LDM, I think, because I quite like decorations in this level. Good job to whoever made it. I forgot who made it, which is a shame. I believe I was around the time when this was verified, and I remember being intrigued by it, and one day I played it on mobile on 60 Hz, and I got to the last ship, which you'll see in this practice run, and I couldn't physically do it. It was like genuinely the hardest thing to get through. What ignited me to play this was me and my friends recently started playing Calamity for the first time. Yeah, I know, a Terraria player of like 10 years has just started playing Calamity. Yeah, you know, obviously Calamity, as far as I know, isn't on mobile, so the majority of my playtime on Terraria is on mobile device. Just so recently bought it on Steam. I mean, I just so recently got a computer, so. One thing to say about this level is that it has one of my favorite Calamity tracks. Like, the Devour Gods theme is really good. I personally like the full version, the non-stop mix, but this part I believe is the most iconic from the song. The Calamity soundtrack in general is like like the best art that I've ever seen, not just like music. Here we get to like a pretty odd section. Like, it's not hard, but it's kinda odd. This wave is like pretty easy, but sometimes I just mess up because I don't pay enough attention for some reason. From here on out, it's a pretty smooth ride. And this part is pretty fun. It's pretty tough to learn from what I've experienced, but it gets pretty consistent, as you can see. And this ship right here, this little section, it could maybe be the hardest part per se, but I'm not sure yet. This maze was much harder to learn than it should have been for some reason. I really like this ship gimmick right here. It's actually kind of chokeable as well. From zero, I expected that here at least like 2 times. And this wave, for some reason, I don't know why, but I have a really bad skill issue on this wave. This moving object right here, it's kicking my ass. And these 3 green orbs right here, they look like they're the easiest thing ever, right? They kind of actually are, but it's actually not too hard to mess it up, because they're 3 kind of mid to late timings, you know. And this ship part is what I was talking about earlier. I literally could not do this mini ship part right here on mobile, on 60 Hz mobile. Right now, it's no trouble for click between frames. That's all I could say. And this last part right here, I don't know, people make this last part out to be much harder than it actually is. I might die here because of nerfs, especially on that green orb right there. And this triple spike is kinda odd. Sometimes it doesn't work. There it is. I'm gonna try to play this from zero and see where I can get. Maybe I can actually end up streaming this if I don't manage to get anywhere this session. You see what I mean? Like, those platforms, for me at least, seem longer than they actually are, so I just end up not clicking it at all. It might be because of the spikes being placed at like the very edge of it, and since you're a robot, like, you don't immediately jump like a Q, so I don't know, it tricks my brain. Alright, here we go. Okay. Like, come on, man. I can't get that straight, bro. Alright. So the worm ate me. I feel like something that would happen in Calamity. I'm still trying to get through that game. My friends and I tried to start playing Calamity, but it never fucking aligns. We're never fucking ready to play the game for some reason. There's 3 of us playing the game, right? There's always one of us who isn't available to play the game. It's really frustrating. It's getting to the point where I'm gonna try to play the game solo, but it's whatever. We might start playing the game while streaming, which I believe is a better idea, but I don't know, we'll discuss something. Yeah, sorry if there's not much commentating in this video, because it's obviously my first time doing this, and the second issue that I have is, like, I can't physically talk while playing the game, which is something that I have to learn eventually if I want to do this. So, like, bear with me when I'm still trying to learn. This ship transition right here, it's actually kind of tough, but it's easier than it looks. There we go. Alright. Come on, bro. I don't know why, but the UFO game mode specifically has always been my weakness. Like, you know, I've beaten Promethean, which has like a pretty decently hard UFO, but it didn't make me better. Goal for today would be like to get to like the part that I showed you that was pretty fun, but pretty difficult to learn, which is like around 50% or something. We'll see. Right now I'm doing kind of bad. Alright. You know, I still don't understand that duel, which is a bad idea to neglect, but I'm just gonna wing it, see what happens. It's actually quite fun when there's specific parts that my brain likes to neglect and not learn, and eventually get it as I'm playing it. Pretty weird thing, but we all are weird in our ways. So the reason why I think this was the perfect level to choose for this type of content is because, like, well, firstly, I want to manifest me and my friends actually starting to play Calamity after, like, I don't know, 500 decillion years of trying to play the game and miserably failing at it. And the second thing is that this level has elements of my favorite type of style. I believe it's made around the era of, like, when people were just starting to, like, understand the 2.1 mechanics and actually made surprisingly well constructed gimmicks from it, which obviously, you know, when a new update comes out, there's like a bunch of levels that experiment with all these new things, and some actually nail the features well, but most of them aren't good, to say the least, you know, which is completely fine. I mean, they're experimenting with it. Oh, come on, dude. I really hit that too early. Okay. See, why I like this authentic type of content is, like, you experience the level with me. Sure, the raw completions is a style of content that is hugely popular, and majority of the Geometry Dash community use that style, and previously I was abusing that style, as you could see, like starting from 2020 all the way to now. I've barely made any videos with commentary. I just want to change that, because when you experience the level with me, it's like you see points that I'm making, which I would usually write in descriptions. You just see them in real time. I think that's pretty fun. That's odd. Oh well, what was that? 32%? We're getting somewhere. Never mind, it wasn't 32%. But here we go. Shit, as soon as I start talking, I don't know what it is that's hard about articulating my thoughts coherently and playing this game that involves me clicking a single button. I guess some things are harder than they seem. This wave is actually kind of annoying because I don't know what's up with those slopes, but sometimes they just magnet you into them. If you're a smidgen too late, you could like slide between those slopes and it just insta kills you then. You have no wiggle room when that happens. I don't know if I'm the only one in this game to be this blind when it comes to like percentages. Like I never know at which percentage is a part unless I specifically have memorized a level entirely. And even then I'm like really off sometimes. Okay, here we go. The same exact part, okay. Let's see if what they say is true, and let's see if the third time is actually the charm. Bum, 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 bum. And this song is just great. I don't know what made DM Dokuro actually lock in when he was making these soundtracks. I remember telling my grandparents when they were like, yeah, fun story. I made my grandparents listen to this song while we were traveling 400 kilometers from the capital to the west, you know, where we are kind of like the villages on the mountains. And I remember telling them if someone told me I had 5 minutes left to live, or actually, I don't know how long the non-stop version of the song is. However long the non-stop version of this song is, if someone told me I had that many minutes to live, I would just... that will be the last thing I'll experience. I could not get a better send-off. Like, imagine your consciousness is about to fade and you're at the last part of the universal collapse. That would go fucking hard. The other heavy hitter from Calamity's soundtrack is Stained Brutal Calamity, which actually sucks. There are no online levels that are as popular as this one with that song. Soon there'll be one level which is like unplayable for like the 99% of the community. The upcoming top 1 level, what's the name? I actually kind of forgot. I think it's Vehemence or something. I don't even know how to pronounce that word in the first place. Although the level does seem cool, it's just virtually unplayable. That ball timing is actually really tough. This level in general is like deceivingly hard, which is another topic because I've seen people call this level easier than Blade of Justice for some reason. While it's true, I have not played Blade of Justice, but I know that Subsonic is considered to be harder than Blade of Justice, and I think that this level is considerably harder than Subsonic. Alright, let's see. Oh man, I don't know what it is about diagonal flying, but what's up, cat? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, come here. Look at this little fellow, bro. What do you want? Do you want to play that level with me? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just want to sit there. Alright, Maxwell will be joining for us today. Okay. That was a loud ass sigh, along with purring. Ancestral Calamity, but it's occasionally broken up by Maxwell's purring. Stop. That UFO is actually not that hard. I just don't know a consistent pattern to get into it. Getting out of it is easy enough. What? Come on, bro. You see, this is my average experience right here. I get through like the hardest of the hard parts, and I fail through like easiest garbage like that. Okay. Good run, but I don't know what the hell happened there. You heard me click the button, right? I guess it was too late or something, I don't know. But hey, at least we're getting somewhere now. What in the world just happened? Okay, I guess I held it for too long or something. Interesting. Ah, come on, I was too early. I'm getting quite consistent. It's always the last one that gets me, okay? So, might have to go a little bit higher next time. Come on. That was a good attempt though. You know, I'm gonna try wearing glasses. I don't know if they'll be much of a help, but sometimes my brain neglects some parts because I have astigmatism, and some objects get mushed together sometimes and my eyes lose track of the focus. That's really tough, bro. Come on. That dash herb is really random, actually. It looks really simple to time that dash herb, but it's really not. I really wish it would be like a simple buffer, or like some visual aspect that I could follow, at least. Again, the same timing. Okay, so you just really have to be slightly late there. Man, out of all parts, I didn't really expect that to be the problem. You know, just the whole concept of Devour God is just so funny. Like, imagine being a god, getting eaten by this huge worm that is like, it's like a whole size of a subway train, and then only for the worm to be defeated by a regular human with a sword and armor. Like, if I were that god, I would not call myself god anymore. Like, imagine being a literal god, having the ability to like manipulate anything you see, like move around things just with your mind, only for a guy to just grab a sword, put some armor, just stab this worm that killed you while you're supposed to be a god, do what you couldn't do. It just must be super embarrassing. Yeah, I was wondering when I was gonna die there. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this session up and I might play this later today. 50 for round 1 isn't too bad, although I wish I could have gotten further, like 65. It is what it is. Beggars can be choosers. Hello there. I believe we're live. I don't know if it works. Hold on, let me just... Do you see her in the background? She's sulking at me for not paying attention to her. It's been a long time since I streamed on Twitch, to be honest. The last time I did was when I was playing Misty Mountains out of all levels. Man, I died to that part twice from 0. I don't know what it is about it. Come to think of it, this is my first stream in a while, actually. Last time I streamed was over a year ago, and it wasn't even like serious. Almost messed that up. 61? Okay. That's from 61. Let's swing it from 0, I guess. What could go wrong? You know? No! I knew I was gonna mess up that part. Oh, what a fluke. But to what benefit, bro? That's embarrassing. Bro, I knew I was gonna fucking mess that up. I even warned myself that that is such a part that I would die to. At least I got to my goal today and I exceeded it as well. No, 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 come on, bro. Dude, like, that just explains everything that I'm trying to say about me just like failing at the easiest parts in like any level. Come on. That was the lamest death ever. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Okay, that was expected. That one ship input, I think, actually it's not the input, it's the release, because you need to align yourself correctly before you actually do the straight fly. I think that is the hardest part in this level. Ah shit, my eye is itchy, no. Bro, why now, bro? Come on. Come on, bro. I got an itchy eye. Alright. It's alright. Yeah, kitty, what do you want? No. No. What? Bro, why are you so lazy? Just jump. There you go. Kitty cat. What did I just die to? Bro, I've never even died there while trying to learn this. Come on. expected. Ah, man. The stray fly is actually really chokeable. No, bro, no. No. Why is my specialty falling off cliffs now? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Alright, I got one more attempt in me. One more attempt at like the 50s and I'm done. Yeah, now I'm just taking a piss, bro. Okay, one more attempt. Wherever I get, this is the last attempt. Alright, that was a stream and a half. We're gonna do better next time. Right now I'm just really tired and I really need to go to sleep too, because it's almost 2:30 a.m. Right, see you next session. Today's a sick day, by the way. I'm pretty sick today, so don't expect me to perform well. I'm gonna try my best. I skipped a day yesterday from streaming and such, but you know, I was just developing symptoms. Highs VOD, by the way. That's the first time I got actual chatters in a while. So I gotta warm up right now. Haven't played this level in a while actually, and by a while I mean the whole day. Let's see how well we perform. Man, I hope this ship doesn't kick my ass from zero. Raise your mic volume a little, okay. How does that sound? How does that sound? Cat. Yeah, that's true. Every once in a while we have to get hot for our games. Don't let your environment define you, bro. You should perform better when you're cold, and that's what you should do. No, you should not warm up. Take an example out of this guy. She's constantly cold, bro. This is where I died yesterday, by the way. Fucking pathetic, but it is what it is. Could have gotten to this ship, but that's what I would have died, probably. Man, I don't want to die there. I don't want to die there again. Yep, that is the hardest part of the level. Okay. At least I died to the hardest part this time and not to some fucking bullshit like I did last time. Again there. Okay, bro. No, bro. Okay. Alright. Forearms exposed this time. Okay. That didn't last long, did it? Alright. On this episode of Finding New Ways to Die. Whatever that was. The hell was that? Come on. There we go. Man, what a fun level, bro. That's actually kinda underwhelming that I beat it this fast. I wanted to play for longer. 190.75. Actually, 190.75. What the fuck am I on? 1975 plus 90. That's weird. I thought it would be much more than 90, but alright. So that's about 2,000 something attempts. I'm still banned for some reason. Whatever. Where's my icon, bro? Bring back my icon. There we go. Yeah, I do believe that this is pretty much a perfect extreme demon. It nails all the aspects that I'm looking for. I definitely recommend it to anyone to try, like even as a first extreme demon. I believe that this could be a really good experience. Personally, I had a really good time with it. Learning it was exhilarating. The playing it was, I enjoyed every single second of it. Thanks, bro. I hope every one of you had an enjoyable experience along with me with this journey. I believe that this style of videos is a missing thing from YouTube. I'll definitely see you around in the near future, so that's up to you. Alright, so it's me from the future here. I've got nothing else to add other than I'm streaming on Twitch now. Go follow me on Twitch. Okay, that's it. Bye!